1 2 1 2. Just getting a couple things situated, y'all. Thanks everybody for tuning in so far. Sharing out the links and everything. Be with y'all in 1 minute. Just trying to make sure I get my Facebook people involved. Almost done, y'all. Almost done. Just making sure my my MPC gang knows I'm live. I want to try to answer some questions tonight. It's been tough keeping up with everybody's questions in the group. All right, I think we're good. The only thing, okay, thumbnail's good. What up, y'all? Sorry for the delay there. I just wanted to make sure I had everything shared. It's my first time kind of streaming both to Facebook and YouTube, so I'm testing out this restream platform, seeing how that works out. All right, I think we're good. Today, I wanted to let me bring this down. I wanted to check out my man SkiBeatz. He just put out a new pack with AKAI, a new expansion, and it's called DojoDust Instruments, and it appears to be like a lo-fi type of pack. You know, I hit Ski up and I told him I was gonna, you know, show you guys what was up with it, and I hadn't had a chance to check it out yet, so I literally just downloaded it maybe about an hour ago, and I got it installed, and so yeah, I'm gonna be kind of discovering what's up with this new SkiBeatz pack right along with y'all. As you can see here on the screen, I got it in my expansions already. So I previewed a couple of them, and it looks like it's all instruments, so it's kind of similar to the F9 kit in that respect. So it's all instruments. I didn't see any drums or anything, so I think it's just the instruments. I think drums, if you want drums from Ski, you're gonna have to check out that Smack Pack. I still actually haven't checked that out, man. It's a shame, bro. It's really a shame. But let me get with y'all in the chat. 93 hits, what's good, bro? Thanks for stopping in. 45 Studios. Using MPC Live 2 as a VST and FL Studio is the move. How you feel about it? I'm not an FL guy. I was Mr. Hardware for the longest, so for me, I do pretty much everything in the MPC software. I've been messing around with DAWs a little bit, getting back into Reaper a little bit, getting a little into Ableton Live Lite. I might either end up going Ableton Live for my DAW, or I might end up doing I have Reason as well. I have Reason 11, so I got a lot. I'm kind of like trying to figure it out, but I do probably 95% of my stuff in the MPC software, so I don't really mess around in other DAWs that much. I've been doing some sound design stuff in Reason, but I say if you're comfortable with a DAW and you're good using it, you know what I mean, using the MPC as a plugin, definitely. I don't like messing with the space bar. I like using the transport controls on the MPC. You know what I mean? Like, I'm super fast like that. So to me, you know, unless I could find a way to map it where it had that same type of quick motion like I have with the transport on the MP, I probably wouldn't rock with it too much. But yeah, if it's comfortable, man, you know, do your thing. It's definitely good to combine the MPC with other stuff. You know what I'm saying? It was always meant to kind of be good for drums and samples for the most part. I do a lot of MIDI editing and stuff in it too, but I don't do super advanced stuff. So I don't need like ghost notes and all that stuff. Let me get with everybody else. Randy's alive. What's good, bro? Illinois, what's good, man? Good to see you, bro. My man King OCs, I hope you're feeling better, bro. Been praying for you, my G. Bruce Christensen, cheers. How many instruments are in there in the Dojo expansion pack? Yeah, we're gonna get into that, man. Let's go ahead and check it out. Let me turn down the audition so it doesn't blow y'all ears out. So it looks like 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna mute it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 21, 22, 24, 2, 33, 34, 35, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61. It looks like 63. I might have been off by 1 or 2, but yeah, it's in the 60s. So it's quite a few. I don't know. Let me get the screen up so y'all can see it. It's quite a few. He's got leads. He's got keys in there. I saw a lot of basses. So it looks like mostly basses. It's about, it looks like it's maybe split in thirds, but there's a ton of basses, yo. Bass. Yeah, it looks like maybe about third keys and a third lead. So looks like it's almost evenly split. So yeah, man, I guess what I'm gonna do, just to kind of plug some other stuff I had up on my website. I've had this kit I put up for my MPC Gang homies, which is called the War Chest. So I'll just use some drums out of there and we'll try to put some stuff together. But I'm gonna go ahead and try to put a melody together with some of these instruments with Ski's pack first, and then we'll add drums and try to put that together later. Yeah, it's a pretty hefty pack, man. Yo, I'm not even going front, bro. My man, Son 100 really set the bar really high with the expansions. You know, he includes, you know, anywhere between like 40 and I think as high as 70 instruments on some of his. So he set the bar high, man, and I think that's good for the community. You know, we get a lot of value based on that because, you know, he's doing really well. People really love the Son 100 kits. If you haven't checked those out, definitely check them out too. Super talented sound designer. You know what I mean? I talk to him all the time, man. Just a good brother, and he does amazing work. So yeah, this looks like it's kind of in that fashion of just, you know, offering a lot of value for the money. So shout out to SkiBeatz, man. This is definitely a lot of value for the bread. So yeah, let's go ahead and check these out. I don't ever really start with bass. I always start with, let's mess with some of these keys. Oh, that's dirty. I like that. I'm gonna go ahead and load that up. That's kind of fire. That's kind of dope too. That's too laid back, man. I might have to do that for the last one. It's kind of cool. I'll load that up too. Load that up too. All right, so I got a few of them loaded up, and see if we can go ahead and start working on a melody, get something rolling. I usually go to my progressions to try to get some inspiration. And a lot of these are from Masada's thecyclekit.com. He's got some really dope progressions on there. I really need to get more progressions. I kind of been using the same ones for like a year. The cool thing about it is, you know, you can change the key, you can kind of manipulate it. So I don't ever use them stock. Like I kind of lay down a basic progression and I'll manipulate it in the screen. As I'll show y'all, I kind of mess around with the MIDI notes and stuff. So I always kind of freak it anyway. But that's pretty loud. Too high of an octave. All right, I think I'm gonna use that for like an accent sound. Let me try the other one. Bring the volume down on that. Add a little reverb on these as well. Go ahead and set up, take these sub mixes out. I've been messing around with these Soundtoys plugins a lot, man. I just got them a couple weeks ago when he had a sale, this effects rack, and it's pretty good. Okay, I want to preset spaces. Y'all can't see that. Let me bring the screen one up for y'all. Rock with that. Mess around with some of these accent sounds. What I noticed right out the rip, if you look at the effects on it, bad, full screen, you can see he's got like the SP1200 effect on here. So these are definitely gonna sound really kind of gritty and vintage. I think that's dope. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and add another effect on this one, maybe like a delay. So do another effect send, get this out the way. Delays. Let's see what they got. They got some cool like tape emulation stuff in here. So reverse tape delay. See what that sounds like. Time is crazy. I don't know, it's kind of weird. I don't like that delay that much. It's just a little too far. Let's try chorus delay. I don't know. I think I got to fill some drums on that first. So let's go ahead and get on that. So there's air reverb on here. Sometimes to add effects, I just use the, I like using the software more because it's just quicker to add stuff. You don't have to go into the mixer and then double, triple tap everything. All right, that's cool. A little tambourine action. Cut down the decay on that kick, on the snare a little bit. All right, bet, let's get it. All right, now this has been an issue. I don't know if y'all see this. Up in the top right here, you can see it says all. For some reason, instead of current, my my MPC software has been loading up with it default on all and program edit, which I don't understand that really, because it's what happens is if you have it on all, right, and then you go in, for those who don't know, and you change the sound on that pad, it changes it on every single pad. So that whole situation where I just added all these drums, it just completely undid, like it just added the snare on everything. So now I gotta hit undo. Go back to current. All right. Oh, wait, what? All right. Yeah, it's very weird. I don't know why it's been defaulting to that, because it's a pain in the ass. Go ahead and lay down the snare. Just try to get a little drum groove going. Struggling with that one. I think I'll speed it up just a little bit. I think I got a better open hi-hat in there too. I just had to get a group going. Let me check in with y'all. Oh, CZ, you say you've been struggling? Yeah, man. Stay positive, bro. That's all you can do, man. We're gonna chop it up later, though. UK Bully Beats, what's good, man? Thanks for coming in. Oh, Kevin Vargas, the SP2400. I actually, I went on an infamous rant on MPC Gang in our Facebook group, man, because I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. I kind of get it, but it's funny because when I saw Ski using the SP2400, I'm just gonna pause this for a second. When I saw Ski using the SP2400, he put up a couple videos this week, and I was watching him chop up a sample, and it was like, it took to chop up like a basic drum loop and get like a kick, a snare, and a hi-hat. It took him like 6 minutes. And I know he was explaining it, but even if he wasn't explaining stuff, like, you know, he was explaining why he was doing it. So it's not like it was taking a ton of time to explain things. But I just didn't understand. Like, to me, I was never a huge fan of the SP1200's sound. Like, when I was coming into production, like 97, everybody was getting away from SPs. They were moving, you know, into MPCs because Premiere had one. Even Pete Rock had moved into a 2000 XL at some point. So Pete Rock would still use the SP1200, but he was kind of like one of the few guys that were still hanging on to it. It was, the sound just, I don't know. I don't want to say it got played out, but at that time it did. But I was never a huge fan of the SP1200 sound. It was just too dirty for me. So when people were paying extra for it, for like, I'm gonna be honest about the S2400. What I think it is. I think it's the SP1200 has become such a hype beast. Like, it's gotten so expensive. You know what I mean? Like a super rare pair of Jordans that they're doing a reissue. You know what I'm saying? And making it less money. So I think that's where the demand's coming from. But as far as the capabilities of the machine, I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. I don't have a problem making stuff on these modern MPCs sound dirty or vintage. Like, I don't have a problem doing that. So to me, it's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it, but I don't get it. Like, our age group and our demographic that's into the S2400, like, bro, we got gas bad. A lot of us really like buying gear, myself included. Like, I have a brand new Art preamp, bro, like, sitting in the box. Like, I bought it because I need it, but you don't know how many guys, like, I know we just have gear like we haven't even got around to yet. So I think the S2400 is more gas and more of a response to the ridiculous prices for SP1200s right now. Like, I don't think it's so much what it can do, because it doesn't do anything that we can't already do. You know what I'm saying? It's chasing a very distinct sound that 1 in 1,000 people are going to be able to hear on a record. You know what I'm saying? But I don't bash it. Like, I love people who create equipment, and I love people who are inventors and stuff like that. So shout out to my man that's putting it together. I think it's a dope project if it gets people excited. But me personally, I don't get it. It's not for me. But I'm interested to hear what people do with it. Everything I've seen so far has not impressed me, though. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. So yeah, I didn't mean to go off on a crazy S2400 rant, but it's been a very controversial topic in the group lately. Charles Taylor, I captured the screen. I'm using the Touch. That's how I use it. Use a third-party plugin to make the screen work, so I'm able to capture that using the Touch. The Live 2 is back there, so you know what I mean? I use that for my standalone stuff, and when I'm in the studio, I use the Touch, and it's basically the same layout. So the Touch is cool though, because I can kind of like show people what I'm doing on the screen. Tom, what's good, man? Paulie Popo, welcome back, man. Appreciate you, bro. Paulie Popo has a dope channel too, man. If y'all don't check him out, you know what I mean? He if you haven't seen him already, he's got a really dope channel. He does like a lot of the modular gear now too with his MPC X. So really fire channel, man. And he's always supportive, man. That's my man. Yeah, you like the sounds in the expansion, Paulie? That's dope, man. Yeah, I like it. I like it too, man. It sounds good so far. Some 100, what's good, bro? Big Bully X. You can get the expansion at if you're talking about the SkiBeatz one, that's on the AKAI website right now. If you look up the name of the expansion, it should pop right up. But I think it was on. If you go to akaipro.com, it'll have a tab that says expansions. Like you have to click on it, like products, and then the third one down is expansion. So, I missed that SP wave. Yeah, man. I didn't get it. Like they were on their way out when I was coming in as an MPC producer. So that wasn't a sought after thing when I came in. Zach M, the guy deserves huge props for pulling off by himself. No, that's facts, bro. That's what I'm saying. I definitely, you know, it's not easy to invent anything, bro. I tried to invent something that was like a $20 product like a decade ago, and that shit was so difficult. So I can only imagine something of that scale. Demo Wet used the SP1200, gave it up for the 60. Yeah, man. A lot of guys moved to the 60 or they moved to the 3000, and it was, you know, it's just the feel, man, of the MPs. Those buttons, those clicky buttons were cool for nostalgia, but in real life, when you're in the studio hitting clicky ass buttons on an SP1200, people were like, "Yo, what is that clunky ass thing he's hitting on?" Melon Dank, the S2400 screen is a joke. My point exactly. I said my coffee maker got a better screen. Again, no disrespect to my man who's making it. It's a very niche product. Let's just say that. But yeah, man. Let me get back to this beat. I gotta try to get something going from my man Ski. All right, now I can try out some of these basses because that's what I was looking forward to, like getting the beat to a point where I could start working on basses. And some of these bass sounds sound crazy. See, that's an easy for one of me to pick. I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna try some other ones. See, that's, yo, these basses are me all day. Definitely, I love like a good solid top end on a bass with like something crunchy on it. It's fire. All right. I'm gonna show y'all the screen so y'all can see screen one full. Like you see the plugins he's got. He's got like an air maximizer on it. So that means, let's see if we can see. Oh, that's just a waveform that's like doing that wah thing. Yeah, that's filthy. I think I'm gonna run with that and then bring it down an octave. Got it. That's the note I'm looking for. Let's transpose that down 12. Like that. That's interesting. Turn this maximizer off. Try to make more room for this XY. That's dope. Yeah, buddy. Rock with that for a minute. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and duplicate it. And I'm gonna do an automation pass on this one with that XY effect. All right, so on the program, I don't know why I didn't record that. All right, let's see what other kind of sounds we can get out of here. See, if I actually stopped using Pad Perform for a little while and started messing around with the keys, I might be able to actually play like this. All right, this makes me want to go to Starbucks. I guess that's a good thing. Too freestyly. Let me keep it though. Let's see what else this could use. Maybe some sound effects. I think this new Skills one has some pretty cool sound effects. I tell people all the time, usually the AKAI expansions, other than the F9, I usually only use for sound effects because I don't know why the drums and stuff are just too generic for me. Damn. Bad, y'all. Some of that's loud, man. Yeah, all these are like straight hits. That's kind of dope. Oh, damn. I hope none of y'all wearing headphones, man. This shit getting way too loud. I'm gonna nudge these over just a little bit. Actually, I think I gotta get them on time first. All right, I'm pretty cool with that. I'm gonna go ahead and save it. All right, that's cool. Let me check in with y'all. Sean Diggs, what's good, man? Oh, you caught the yesterday? That's what's good. Yeah, I got the email at like 3 in the morning. HNIC, what's good, bro? Masada, what's good, man? Thanks for stepping in, bro. I was just telling him about your what do you call them? The MIDI progressions. I still use them to this day. Sean Diggs. Oh, you digging that? Appreciate it, man. Nice little swing. Yeah, man. The tambourines, it's hard to go wrong with tambourines. Unless you quantize them. Sick trick to mix up the melody. Yeah, man. The filter is like the cheat code, bro. Like, sometimes you get tired of hearing the main melody. I use the filters all the time. Watching the craftsman at his craft. Yeah, man. Can't wait till you start going live, bro. I know you got some crazy hands with the keys, man. Oh, I didn't record the first time. All right, good looks, bro. Oh yeah, shout out y'all. If y'all can hit the thumbs up, man, that'll be great, bro. I appreciate y'all. Thanks everybody for rocking with me so far. Oh, I put August 2nd. Yo, and you know what's crazy? I'm thinking October, right? Because like that's the true calendar, right? It's really the 8th month if you know the solar calendar, like how it really works. But October, yeah, it's my son's birthday tomorrow, his 2nd birthday. So I'm thinking he's born on the 3rd. And I think 8. I mean, obviously. RJ Wilkins, big fan of the channel. Just want to say thank you. Yeah, hey man, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all definitely y'all make it worth my while, man. Like, you know, just the feedback and everything. It's tremendous, man. Like, it's funny, man. I tell people all the time. I took a 1-year break in between. I would do like 4 videos, take a year off. You know what I'm saying? Do like 4 or 5 more, take a year off. And when I came back after the last time, I went from 500 subs. I came back, I had 1,500 subs. And yeah, man, y'all made me feel guilty, bro. I was like, yo, I can't keep, you know, kind of part-time in it. You know, I got a main business that I pursue, but since I locked in and really started focusing on the channel, man, it's really kind of pivoted my whole business around, bro. So in a good way, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to everybody that's been subscribing, showing love, and just the feedback, man. Like the comments really get me going too, man. Like, you know, I tell people too. I did an interview with Matthew Stratton a few weeks back, and I was telling him this is the only thing, as far as everything I've done in my life, I've never been thanked more than when I started this channel. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that means a lot. You know what I'm saying? When people are shouting you out and just showing you love, like, it just means a lot, man. It's very motivating. So I appreciate y'all, man. Say that one last time. Masada MPC, respect. I respect you tremendously. I respect you too, bro. You know, like you said, man, Jersey boys gotta stick together. But yo, if y'all don't know about Masada, man, he's just, I mean, this dude is just an innovator when it comes to the MPC, man. Like, you know, he came out with the cycle kit. I don't, if y'all are not familiar with the cycle kit, it uses the cycle feature on the modern MPCs to build like a dynamic drum kit. So, I mean, it's some of the most, you know, utilized, as far as utilizing the platform to its utmost. Like, that's what Masada does, man. So if you haven't checked out that man stuff on the Cycle Kit, definitely check that out too. Just a lot of really dope independent creators. And what I like about what AKAI is doing is, you know, with this pack with Ski, is like, instead of just kind of going after, you know, the first person that pops into like the marketing person's mind, you know, they're really looking into who the community respects, you know what I'm saying? And that's huge, you know what I'm saying? Because if anybody's paying attention to what's happening in the sound design community, you know, Ski's Smack Pack went super viral like a month ago. You know what I mean? A month, maybe 2 months ago. So, you know, the man is a legend. If you don't know who Ski is, matter of fact, I'm gonna give y'all a history lesson for those who don't know, just real quick. All right, we're gonna look up SkiBeatz, so you can see what's going on with this pack. Like, let's bring the matter of fact, I'll just bring my other browser over there. All right. Y'all gonna learn today if you don't know. SkiBeatz is a GOAT, bro. He's a legend. Like, if you let's look at his discography. All right. Original Flavor. If you don't know what Original Flavor is, that's Jay-Z's first kind of, you know what I'm saying, group. That's Dame Dash's original, you know, label he put together. And Original Flavor was one of the groups, and Jay-Z was a part of that. 1995, Jay-Z in My Lifetime. He produced records on that. Like, Politics as Usual, Dead Presidents, you know what I'm saying? Feeling It, 22 Twos, like classic records. That's just one, you know what I'm saying? Lil Kim, Spend a Little Dough, Young Z. It's funny because, you know, I'm a Jersey dude, so these joints actually, Young Z was really, really dope to me. Camp Low, you know, if you're an old school head, you know what Camp Low is about, you know what I'm saying? Lucchini. I mean, this is just a classic album, bro. Like, the beats were just ridiculous, you know what I'm saying? Jay-Z in My Lifetime. Streets is Watching. Honestly, Streets is Watching might be one of my top five beats of all time. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it a buck right now. You know what I'm saying? Who You With Part 2, you know? I mean, Jay-Z would not be where he is today if it wasn't for these records. So that's who SkiBeatz is. You know what I mean? That's a little piece of what SkiBeatz is. You know what I'm saying? Like, Sporty Thieves, like this is all like 90s classic, you know. I don't want to call it underground because, you know, if you were on the East Coast, you knew like this stuff came on Hot 97, like, you know, Nature for All Seasons, you know, Ultimate High. Oh man, that's a classic record too. Like, his catalog's ridiculous, you know what I mean? And that's who put this pack together. So, you know, for those that aren't tuned in to who SkiBeatz is, and you know why I'm happy to, you know what I'm saying, like, show y'all what his pack is about. You know, he's a GOAT, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta show respect to the legends in the game, man. And you know, for me, it makes me, I'd rather support someone who's a fellow producer, a fellow creator, and which is not to say, you know, companies don't work with other people who aren't, you know what I mean, who don't already do that. But I like to support people who are in the community, showing love, teaching, you know what I'm saying, giving back. And for me, it was like a no-brainer, you know what I'm saying? You know, just to kind of show you like the kind of respect that Ski has too, is like, I mean, he's working with the S2400. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's very well known in the community. You know what I'm saying? And if you go to my Instagram, you can see like he shows love too. You know what I'm saying? He's just that type of dude, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to the culture, you know, you're talking about just one of the goats. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't have to do this. You know what I'm saying? He ordered a hat from me, and then, you know, he's got probably, I think, at least 100,000 subscribers or followers on Instagram, and he just rocked it, and, you know, multiple times in his pictures. So, you know, he's just that type of dude, man. Like, you know, when you talk about kind of staples and icons in the culture, that's what SkiBeatz is about. You know what I mean? So when I heard he had a pack with AKAI, I woke up this morning like, yeah, buying that, you know, and I hit him on a text. I said, bro, I'm definitely going to show love on your pack because, for one, I know the type of work he does. And then second of all, he's just, you know, you got to let the people, you got to give people their flowers while they're here. You know what I'm saying? And it's straight like that. So I'm going to stop bumping my gums, man. Let's get back into another one, see if I can put something else together. So this is where, make sure that audition's down. See, I wish I could play like that. You know, I'm gonna use that one. I might have to do some MIDI clicking. I might have to do some MIDI clicking on the piano roll. That's the only way you're gonna find that kind of playing out of me. So that's a little more energetic. I might rock with that. Let's load that up too. Let's go back to some of these Masada progressions. Like I said, my favorites. Rock like that. And what I usually do when I use the chords like that is I'll do some humanized stuff. So I'll show y'all that on the screen too. Actually, I'm gonna double time it. Let's do 155. That's cool. Bring the bars up to 8. Okay, let's run that at the end. All right, and then typically what I'll do is, instead of manually going in and messing with the notes, I'll rock out with this humanized feature. and kind of just experiment with it. So eagerness, set the eagerness back a little bit. And it'll tell you, like, when you're adjusting it, it'll say, like, often after the beat, usually after the beat. That's kind of like a real drunk style. Let's see what that sounds like. Humanize the note length just a little bit, and the velocity, and apply it and see what it sounds like. Apply it one more time. Now it sounds drunk. And let's throw some effects on that too. I'm just gonna put it right on this channel instead of doing the effects send. And again, you can do all this stuff in the touchscreen. You can do it in standalone. I mean, other than the VSTs, of course. So you know what? Maybe I'll just use MPC stock stuff so you can kind of see what that's hitting for. Let's use that spring reverb. Woo! Out the gate. This is interesting. I think it sounds like it has multiple key groups on, multiple like sections in each key group. Because that's a different sound when I go to different octaves. So when I hit the, this is kind of like a horn type sound. And then as you get in the upper octaves, I hit bank C. It just looks like it adjusts, which is pretty crazy. All right, let's go back to that Soundtoys delay. Tube tape. Oh, that was kind of dope. Throw a little decapitator at the end. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and filter. Let's see. Yeah, I'll do it with the plugin. I mean, with the touch screen, so you can see it. I don't know why I can't hear with this sound. All right, I'll wait on that. Let's get some drums in here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and plug that in. too dirty. Queensbridge Story drums. Good idea. Let's do that. It's funny, I forget I have certain stuff. I haven't got so many drums on this kit, it doesn't even make sense. It's hard to limit myself with this kit, man. It's so many kicks on here. that drum? Oh, with this all shit. I hope y'all see this at the top of the screen. I don't know why it keeps defaulting to all. Like, it's a pain in the ass. All right. Undo it. All right. Trying to turn down the pitch on the hi-hat, and it turned down the pitch on everything. I'm gonna send this to a submix because it's using all the plugins here. So go over here to the submixes. I'm gonna use the reason rack on this one. Yeah, I think I will. As y'all can probably see, I got an affinity for racks. Like, it just helps me keep that hardware feel. I like a couple things in here. Let's go with this. And I like this pulverizer. Reverb on there. Competing too much. let me check in with y'all real quick. My bad, I got a little caught up. All right, let me catch up. Y'all popping in here tonight. 48 viewers. I appreciate all y'all. It's like drag and drop your rack setup. Exactly. I don't know why I got a close up. Y'all don't want to see me that close. The Soundtoys flow. Yeah, man, it stays, the Soundtoys flow is dope because it stays consistent with Reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I like that. You know what I mean? It's like, I feel like I'm adding new kind of feel to it, but I'm not changing my workflow really. Yeah, Soundtoys legit. Special nobodies, thanks for coming in, bro. Appreciate you. Yeah, they had the special for the 99 for the effects rack. Worth every penny. And it's funny, like when I first got it, I was like, I couldn't hear it. I couldn't hear the difference. And then these headphones came in and I got the Adam T7Vs. And as soon as I hooked them up and I started messing with the Soundtoys stuff, I was like, okay, I hear what it's doing now. It's subtle on some of the stuff, but some of the stuff is like major. Like it's just got a real, I don't know, man. It just sounds warm. It sounds analog. Like it's got some pretty cool effects to it, especially the tape type stuff. What else we got down here? Tom, what's a good place to start with your kids? So Masada, yeah, that's a good question, man. He's got a ton of stuff. What MPC do you recommend for beginners? You really can't lose, bro. All the new ones are the same learning curve. You know, it's like, you know, if you get the 1, you get the X, you get the Live 1, you get the Live 2. They all use the same. It's kind of like the iPhone or the iPhone Max, you know what I'm saying? Like same features, same everything. It's really just the size and the amount of tactile buttons and stuff, you know what I mean? So it's not really like if you can use one, you can use all of them pretty much. Yeah, Live or a 1. Yeah, it's good to start with a Live or a 1, but some people start with the X and they love it. But you know, the cost of entry for an X is obviously, you know, 800 to 1,000 more. So I mean, that's really the only, I guess you could say, downside to starting with it. But I started with a flagship, I guess you can call it. I started with the 2000. They didn't have a 1000 back then. They had a 3000 when I got the 2000, but I think the 3000 was out of production. So, you know, it was trial by fire for me. And these new ones are a lot easier to learn than the old ones. No FL. Yeah, I'm not an FL guy, but a lot of guys do love it. And I see why people like FL. My man Cardiac from back in Willenboro uses FL. Or he did at one point, and he started his career with FL. And I mean, you guys know what Cardiac did, like major hits with Rick Ross. I mean, he's doing stuff with her now, like platinum. I mean, this dude's got multiple platinum plaques at this point. So FL is definitely where it's at. Masadi, I'm surprised you don't got the Reason rack, bro. It's I'm surprised you didn't. If you had old Reason, I had Reason 5 since like 2008 maybe, or 2010, and I just upgraded for like, I think it was like 199 or 150 or something. I just upgraded to the Reason 11, and it was kind of weird because they got rid of Rewire, but it's all VST now, so the Reason rack is really dope. I gotta check out the suite, the Reason 11 suite. I just been taking my time, man. The thing is with me and plugins, it takes me a while to get around to all of them, and I'm not the type that likes having software sitting on my computer that I don't use. So I try to keep my plugins to a minimum. I try to keep, you know, all that stuff takes up space, and it also increases the chances that you'll get glitches and bugs and stuff. So I try to keep, like, I try to only get plugins I know I'm gonna use, and if I don't use them, I just uninstall them. MPC am I using? I'm using the Touch right now, which is basically the same as a Live, except it's only in controller mode. So it's dope that you can record the screen with it, but it's an older MPC, and it's hard for me to recommend it for people because the screen has issues on a lot of people's systems. But once it's working, it's fire, man. I love it. I built my whole channel with the Touch. All right, let me get a couple more, y'all. I still use Reason 5 with 100 gig of refills. Exactly, so 100. That's exactly what I was doing that for about 2 years, bro. And I just upgraded it. But if you got that Rewire VST, the old Reasons are fine. Linda's son, peace and God blessings. Appreciate you, bro. Thanks for coming in. I'm coming up to Philly in a week, bro. I'm coming up there Tuesday. Tuesday morning I should be there. I'm gonna stop on the way there to pick up a couple reel-to-reel tape decks because I'm about to go in on this sample pack, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna let Masada and Some 100 and Ski stun on me like that. They making some fire. But nah, I'm working on the sound pack too. My first one, so shout out to those dudes, man. They're very inspiring, and you know what I'm saying, I know I can hit them up for guidance on that. So I'm picking up a couple reel-to-reels. The pack that I'm doing is going to be pretty vintage too, and I want it to have like, it's going to be more loop based. So I'm going to create a bunch of loops and I'm running through the tape. I'm running through a couple pieces of equipment. So I just want it to have a very, very authentic, very specific feel. So I'll be up to Philly Tuesday, and I'll be there until Friday. I'm just visiting the fam. I haven't seen them in a little while, and my mom refuses to travel, so I got to go check her out. I think I'm gonna make a beat in front of the Eagle Stadium. My man Dankin told me I should do it, so I might find a cool little view and make a YouTube video up there using the Live 2. I'm definitely bringing the Live 2. I'm about to get busy in Philly with that joint. I'll make beats in my brother's barbershop, man. Y'all gonna see. I'm about to turn up. Andy Killcam, what's good, bro? Enjoying the stream. I appreciate it, man. I'm trying to take time to chop it up and not just get lost in these beats. Linda's son, what you thinking about buying, bro? A particular MPC? Masada, congratulations. Don't congratulate me yet, bro. I gotta get the work done, man. I gotta y'all should have told me how difficult this sound design stuff is. Now it's not super difficult, man. You just really gotta lock in and get focused, man. That's why I got so much respect for y'all brothers, man. Like, just locking in and putting them together, man. Like, it's really like a scientist in there. So, you know, I got a few loops done, but I just gotta lock in for probably like 3 or 4 days, really just hammer them out. But yeah, man, don't hit me with the congratulations yet, man. I gotta lean on y'all, man. I gotta hit y'all for some advice on some stuff first, man. And you know, the formatting and all that stuff it's work, bro. It's definitely work. So like I said, respect to y'all, man. I had respect before, but now, ooh-wee. Yo, these expansions ain't easy, man. Pressing your drums on vinyl. Oh man. Yeah, that's next level, bro. I'm thinking about putting these loops on vinyl, so that might be the move, man. Tangible stuff from the... Bro, can you imagine... Hold on for a second. Can y'all imagine having a Masada MPC expansion on vinyl? Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you imagine if all the sound designers in our community have vinyl we could sample from too? Like, we got to do it, man. We got to do it. And that's why I'm big on us supporting, you know what I mean, other sound designers in the community, man, because they have like vinyl spots that you can kind of like set a minimum, like, I don't know, like 500 of them or whatever. And it's kind of like a crowdsourcing thing. You know what I'm saying? You take pre-orders, and then once it hits that threshold, You know what I mean? The company presses them up and sending them out. I think the minimum is 500 or 1,000. But yeah, that would be dope, man. That would be really dope. Like vinyl pressing of a sample pack, like a a nice size joint. That'll be crazy. So yeah, I hope we see that in our community, man. I might, if my packs get a good reception, I might do something like that too. So I'd love to see it, man. It was difficult working with the Kai, then working with the Kai, getting this all right. Yeah, I'm sure it's a different culture, man. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to you with that influence, bro. Like, giving them that feedback, man. I tell people all the time, they think these standalone units just came out of nowhere. Like, nah, bro, this was like a good solid 6 years of, the Ren, the Studio, like those early operating systems were so trash, and people just stuck with them. Cats like Masada was just giving them feedback and plugging in. There was forums, guys were just giving feedback and trying to get these features added, and little by little they came around. Then they started seeing, obviously the financial benefits of that and how bad the community wanted standalone back, man. So, there was just a lot of good dudes in the community that was just in AKAI's ear and wouldn't stop. You know what I mean? And that's why I put the MPC Gang group together, because there's power in numbers. You know what I'm saying? The more we kind of come together and support each other and as a community, and make it a healthy community, the more benefits we're gonna see. You know what I'm saying? So, and the more powerful our voice will be when we reach out and ask for features and stuff like that. So, yeah, man, it's a dope time to be in the game. It's a dope time. It's a dope time to be a producer and a content creator. Even if you're not doing it for profit or whatever, you're just kind of, having fun with it, which a lot of guys in our community are. It's a hobby. It's still a great time, man, because you got pro level tools and they're just adding so much capability to these things. Coming from where I come from, 97 with an MPC 2000 by itself, all I had was that, a little analog receiver, with a pair of Serwin Vega speakers and my MPC on one speaker and a turntable on the other speaker, and I rocked out like that for 3 straight years. No synths, no pad perform, none of this stuff. So starting now, I mean, you're able to just do so much in these machines, just how they are. So it's crazy, man. It's wild watching how much it advanced, and it's also wild hearing new people come in and talk about all the things that's missing. But it's like, these were never a DAW, you know what I mean? And they've added a lot of DAW-like features, but that's never been what the MPC's about, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, it's a lot of chatter. A lot of chatter for me tonight. I think I'm gonna say this beat where it's at too. But I really like this ski pack, man. Definitely go out and support that brother, man. He's doing great work for the producer community in general. But definitely with this pack for the MPC is dope, man. Some more usable instruments, and I can't wait to put it on standalone and just add to that collection. My man So100 really made me a believer in standalone, because I was using his Touch for the longest time and I was using it with Reason, and his kits were just, it had such a good variety on each one, you know what I'm saying, and it made me feel like I didn't miss Reason as much, you know what I'm saying, when I went standalone, and that's what I was concerned about. But what's also cool with standalone is it forces me to get back to my sampling roots, and the standalone Live 2, it kind of makes me go back to like my original, working with what I had in the machine or what I had on hand, and we can fit so much on like an SD card. It's crazy, I could probably make 1,000 beats with just the stuff that's on the SD card. So good time to be a producer, man. Go ahead and save this joint. I feel bad, like I'm neglecting my Facebook feed, man. I gotta work on I gotta work on a way to interact with everybody, you know what I'm saying, on Facebook. But for now, shout out to everybody who came over to YouTube. But yeah, man, y'all got any questions for me? I'm probably about to wrap it up, bro, and just kick it for the rest of the night. Watch a movie with the missus. Y'all got any other questions for me as far as like the NPCs or anything, or anything with the channel? Feel free to ask. I'm gonna go ahead and save this beat in the meantime. This time I'll save it the right month. Yeah, the touchscreen's not as bad as I'm making it look. I think that's the beer doing it to me. Got a review on the Atom T7Vs coming. I'm gonna try to chop it up and edit it and put it out tomorrow. I just wanted to do a quick live stream for this pack, and then also because we just hit 6,002 subscribers on the channel, so I'm gonna try to stream like every 1,000 subs. Just to chop it up with y'all. My man Program, what's good, bro? One of the OGs too, man, in the MPC gang, man. I appreciate all my OGs. Really got that group where it needed to be. There's a 2 gig file size cap, so I had to figure it out. Yeah, man, you found that sweet spot for the data. I mean, for the size of the expansions. Excuse me. Got a new baby coming. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's that's I got my hands full, man, coming in March. So if you see me in super grind mode the next few months, you know what that's about. You know what I'm saying? Definitely got to get it in for the youngins. But yeah, I got a little girl coming in March, man. So God willing, everything goes smooth with that. And then the hospital thing is kind of weird. The whole medical thing with this COVID stuff is just really weird. So I'm just praying about that, man. Do I have a streaming schedule? I don't right now. The reason I don't have a streaming schedule, I don't have a schedule with anything in life right now. And that's because my wife's work schedule is, we live like kind of in the middle of nowhere. We don't live around any family. So I got a little 2-year-old little man, and I take care of him when my wife's at work, and then when she gets home, I do my business thing. So usually I'm pressing hats, I'm pressing up shirts, I'm sending out packages, working on beats, working on the sound pack, working on the channel. So it's tough for me to stream. The only reason I'm streaming right now, honestly, is because she's on vacation, because we're about to go on this family trip. So I'm gonna try to start sneaking in, as much as I can. But for me, schedule's just not possible with her work schedule, man. She can work. She works 10-hour days too, so it's like she can work from 6 o'clock a.m. to 4 p.m. or she can work 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. You know what I mean? So when the schedule's all over the place like that, it just makes it impossible for me to make a streaming schedule. You know what I'm saying? So I just go on when I can and try to check in, and I'm gonna start streaming more. I've been saying that, but this is my second week back to back. So I appreciate y'all supporting. R&B New Jack swing beat from the 90s, Daniel King. Yo, that would be a challenge, man. That would definitely be a challenge. I love that era, and when Bruno Mars kind of brought that vibe back a couple years ago, I thought that was really fire. So yeah, I think I could do something like that. So 100 just had a bit. Yeah, well, we had my man, my little man's 2, and then wifey's about I want to say 4 months now. Yeah, I think so. Handy Kill Cam, thanks, bro. I appreciate you. The future crumb snatcher, yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm a little bit nervous about having a girl, bro. Having a little boy has been, I don't want to say it's been easy, but it's been a lot of fun. Having a little girl, I'm kind of nervous, but I'm sure I'll enjoy it. She gonna have me wrapped around her finger though, man. I'm a sucker for little baby girls, man. They're so sweet. But yeah, man, I got little nieces and stuff, and I'm always their favorite uncle. I think. But yeah, man, I'm gonna jump off, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in with me. I hope y'all got some good information tonight, and like I said, I'm gonna try to check in more often. You know, if we can keep this channel growing, I'm gonna try to make it a point like every 1,000 subs. Which this last 1,000 came over like 3 weeks. So yeah, man, we'll see, bro. The community's growing. There's a lot of dope stuff going on YouTube. A lot of people's crowds and following are growing. So I hope I can kind of get on that wave, man. But yeah, I'm gonna sign out. On y'all, man. Dwayne Poe, thanks for the content. Can I use the one without using a touchscreen? Well, I'll be honest with you. The touchscreen, like when y'all see me on the stream, I'm using it more than I normally would. Normally, you can just hold the menu button and hit the pads, and you can go through the different screens like that. So you can go to pretty much any screen, and then I would say 90% of the screens are editable with the Q link. So like if you go to this, right? Like you can go to this and then change the values. You can hit the Q link button, change the values here. You know what I'm saying? So most of the screens are laid out in this 16 grid. If you go to like, and if when you hit menu, you can see it's a 16 grid, right? Well, it's 15 on this one, but there's an Ableton link on Standalone that goes in that last slot. But this is all mapped, this is all mapped to the pad. So if you hold menu and you hit that top one, that takes you to program edit. And as you can see, you use the Q links and you go to the different faders. So you don't really have to touch the screen that much. I mean, these little tabs at the bottom, let me show you the screen bigger. These little tabs at the bottom, you have to hit the touch screen for those. When you're using note repeat, like hold shift, hit note repeat, and then you change your note repeat. What's the word I'm looking for? Like 1/16, 1/32. You change those with the touch screen, but you have to use the touch screen, but it's not like in your way. You know what I'm saying? Like you can use it minimally if you learn if you get the muscle memory right on all the shortcuts, which I did really have at one point. But I try not to do it on the streams because I don't want to move too fast for y'all. I want, people who are new to kind of see what I'm doing. But usually when I'm working by myself, I'm holding that menu button every time I go to a screen. Bang, bang. If I want to sample, I just hit that. If I want to go to program edit, just hit that. So it's really fast. And the one has more dedicated buttons. So I don't know if it has one for like this stuff. It might, but yeah, you have to touch the screen a little less with the one. But yeah, man, I mean, saving stuff, you got to hit the save button. I think the one has a dedicated save button. But the touchscreen's not bad, man. It's funny when people ask me that because I'm just like, touchscreens kind of run our world, so it's kind of weird. Like, I mean, I get it. Like, people didn't want to go to the iPhone from the BlackBerry, but at some point, man, touchscreens are pretty dope, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? For me, I don't mind it at all. I'd rather use a touchscreen than use a mouse. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's a good compromise. But yeah, you don't have to use it that much. All right, y'all. So I'm going to sign it on that, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'll catch you on the next one, all right? Peace.